Can you imagine having zero Valentine's Day plans and then out of nowhere, the perfect date shows up? Well, that's exactly what happened to my client. So I want to give a quick shout out before we get started on this video to all of you for returning to the channel and listening over on my podcast. If you're not subscribed, literally, what are you doing? What are you doing? Join the XO fam and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love hearing your feedback in the comment section and having conversation with you guys. So let's get into this video. So, I've been catching up with everyone who's attended my specific person masterclass that we had this past weekend, and the results have been insane. I have so many success stories to share with you guys. So, a quick backstory on this lovely client. Previously, she was trying to manifest a relationship for over a year, and of course, she was feeling super frustrated and was starting to doubt if conscious manifestation even worked. So she said she signed up for the class on a whim and told me I just gave up. I dropped the heaviness around needing a relationship and wanted to take the class. And I wanted to take it from a playful approach to manifesting. Even though I totally doubted, before I logged on, I set an intention to myself that I could at least manifest a date by Valentine's Day instead of a relationship. I really doubted, but I was open even though I was so over trying to manifest love for a year. I intended that my coworker would ask me out. We were friendly, but I assumed he just wanted to be friends. I do like him. He's really cool. And we both go to the same college, and it wouldn't feel like pressure, just like going out with a friend. And so, yesterday, which was Tuesday at work, she said they have a group of friends that work together, and everyone is just gets along really well. And she said two of her guy friends out of the group asked two of her friends if they wanted to go to Top Golf for Valentine's Day, just a casual thing, kind of like a double date, but still friendly. And she said, at first I was a little sad, but I still didn't give up. I thought if it's happening to my friends, I know it will happen for me, regardless if it's going out with them or somebody else will ask me out. She said she worked the entire day and she would just kind of was over the day, one of those days. So she said on the way out, leaving from work, I got to my car and realized I left my phone charger in the break room. I wouldn't go back for it, but it was my only charger. And I get that, you guys. If you have an iPhone charger, you know you better go back for that thing or it's going to be missing, right? So she said, I got out of the car and I was walking to the door, but my SP was walking out to me holding up my phone charger in the air. She said, I didn't think of anything because I was just ready to go home. And he said, I was hoping to catch you. Isn't that so cute, you guys? The foreshadowing of it all. And she said, I grabbed my charger and I thanked him, still not thinking anything of it. We chatted for a minute and I told him I'd see him later because I knew he was still on the clock. He said, I wanted to ask you if you're not too busy Friday, would you like to go to Top Golf with me and the group? Unless you have other plans, that's fine, of course. I told him I'd love to go. I gave him my number and he added me to the group chat with everyone else. So it's a triple date, something fun, lighthearted, and no pressure. Since I haven't had a date in a while, it's perfect for me. He texted me later and asked me if he could get me something like a gift. And he told me that he wanted to ask for my number for a while, but I was always to myself and thought maybe I just wanted to be friends or I was dating someone else. And I thought the same about him. I just couldn't see it then. And this was so sweet, you guys. I want to talk about what she did. This was just so cute how it unfolded. I was just kicking my feet up, cheesing the whole time she was telling me about it, that my cheeks was hurting. So let's get into what she did because I want to share with you guys how powerful that this truly, truly was, right? So she said, I had mixed feelings after the masterclass and so many revelations about who I was being in the past. The only thing that kept coming over me was I always thought about what I wanted from a potential SP, how I wanted them to be, how I wanted them to fulfill my needs, everything I could get from them, that it never crossed my mind to think of who I could be for them. If I'm already fulfilled, what would I want their experience of me to be like? How would I like to express I am in my relationships? What could I give? These were the questions running through my mind since the SP Masterclass. You always say your only job is to express I am in your videos, and it clicked for me. How could I express fulfillment? How could I express wholeness, no separation, completeness? How would I like to express love? It completely took away any need of love from others, and this desire to share the love that I am really was in my awareness these last few days. I have a desire to express that overflowing feeling of love I feel inside myself. I can't explain it. It was just like the gates open, and I realized that what I wanted all of this time was I was looking for me to feel that expression of me. And now I just want to share it with someone else, but not from need, but just because this is who I am. And let me tell you guys, this is the best thing for me to hear. This is such the best thing for me to hear because I kind of want to call out the manifestation community really quick, and I'm going to. So much of the content we see is what can I get? What can I add to me? What can I get out here to fulfill my needs? But thinking from being the source, you are already fulfillment itself. So, how much of that fulfillment are you expressing and giving to those around you and just showing up in the world? And yes, of course, there are no others. So, you are giving unto yourself when you are expressing I am, expressing the love that you already are. Realizing when you are fulfilled, when you feel fulfilled, you naturally want to express that. So, what's one key you hear me say in a lot of my videos, you guys? Giving is receiving. And this is what was occurring within my client. She really went straight to the source. She recognized her true nature. But I want to make something really clear here. If you are not seeing the love that you want, and we can go as far to say as even the finances you want, ask yourself, am I expressing the fulfillment of what I am? You're sitting on a gold mine already, and you guys don't realize it. And the truth is, you cannot receive what you do not recognize you are and what you already have. If you see perceived lack in your life, you are not drawing from the source, which you are. You're still looking for it out here from separation, like I need it to add to me. But again, you cannot add anything to I am because I am is already everything. So, what was happening was her desire to express I am released what she was looking for. Just she was looking for herself. She already had it. She already had the one true source. She was sitting on that gold mine and she realized it like I'm already fulfillment. And I was thinking of what I can get, what I could add to me, but I never thought about who I could be and how I want to express that and what I could give of myself. Because remember, I am is all love, and it just has this need, this desire to just give of itself, to express itself as it is and express itself to everyone else. So if you never think this, and this is something I could say that really helps me in my relationship with my SP now. This was the deciding turning point for me of understanding that if you are already fulfilled, then you're just expressing who you truly are and you're sharing that with someone else. And of course, there's things that you would like to have in a specific person and all of that. But now you're not thinking from this linear 3D perspective of, I need SP. I want them to be like this. I want them to be obsessed over me. I want them to do this. I want them to have that. And instead, you're thinking, what would I like my experience of me to be like for them? What do I want them to think when they're thinking of having that relationship with me? What do I want to give to them? What do I want them to feel when they're with me? I want them to feel that I am flowing through me. And it's totally different than, this 3D linear perspective where we're just out here trying to get so that way we feel comfortable. When you're identified with form, identified with thinking, Watch my video yesterday. I talked about this a little bit more. So it's really coming from this higher perspective, this higher approach when realizing that you are all that there is. And so you're just experiencing more of yourself. But it's this giving and receiving type of dynamic that you're going to naturally give to yourself, which is others, since you're feeling that fulfillment, and you're going to naturally receive it back from the world. And so that's what she realized. And it just really made me so happy to hear that. So I really hope that this video assisted you guys in some way. I know that it's clicking for you. So make sure you get down in the comments below and share with me your thoughts. Make sure you check out my other two master classes coming up, which is the Money Magic Masterclass on March the 8th and my Revision Masterclass on March 29th. Don't forget to check out my self guided inquiry audio, which is called Unravel. I released it yesterday, and you guys have gone crazy with sharing with me how it's already helped you. So, thank you to everyone who's already purchased it. I went and I looked and I was amazed. And so, thank you again for that. And just like, share, and subscribe. And once again, you guys, I have to tell you that your imagination is on your side, and I am too. Bye.